Good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Am I clearly
Good
audible
afternoon,
and
sir.
visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes. Okay. Today I have adjusted this slot. Shakespeare was outside the college. That's why he told me to conduct this lecture. So I'm conducting this lecture. Just please join fast so that we'll start the lecture. We'll start our lecture within 2 minutes. Before that, we'll wait for the students who haven't joined yet. Only 46 students have joined for this meeting.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Sir, assignment काय CS चं?
CS च्या असाइनमेंट पहिली असाइनमेंट सोडवलीत का?
नाही सर.
Yes, sir.
असाइनमेंट लिंकच्या तिथं असाइनमेंट लिंक तिथं टीचिंग डायरी मध्ये ही केली आहे, पेस्ट केली की मी कॉपी पेस्ट केली की
Yes, sir.
ओके सर.
तिथून तुम्ही असाइनमेंट तिथं 12 असाइनमेंटच्या लिंक आहेत. ओके, त्यांपैकी एक एक तुमच्या सवडीनं सोडवा असाइनमेंट.
ओके सर.
ओके, अजून एक अनाउन्समेंट करायची. सगळ्यांनी ऍडमिशन फॉर्म भरला का? युनिव्हर्सिटीचा एक्झाम फॉर्म भरला का? युनिव्हर्सिटी एक्झाम फॉर्म. येस, कुणी भरला नाही? युनिव्हर्सिटीचा एक्झाम फॉर्म कुणी भरलेला नाही?
D18 सर.
D18 दिग्विजय
येस सर.
भरला नाही अजून फॉर्म तुम्ही?
हा सर, भरायचा आज भरतो सर.
आज भरून टाका, कारण एकदा ती लिंक बंद झाली तर परत मग तुम्हाला मग ऍडमिशन एक्झामिनेशन शिवायच मग इंजिनिअरिंग 1 वर्ष तुमचं वाया जाईल विनाकारण. ओके,
हा सर.
D18 आजच्या आज फॉर्म भरा. ओके,
ओके ओके सर.
अजून कोणी राहिले का? एक्झाम फॉर्म भरायचं राहिले का? D3 बॅच मध्ये कोणी राहिले का एक्झाम फॉर्म भरायचं? Have all of you filled the exam form? As I was not there on the Saturday, that's why yes, I was there and I have taken that review also about exam forms. Okay, okay, ठीक है. 53 participants have joined for this meeting, so let us start with the lecture. What we have studied in the last lecture? Tell me.
Verbs.
Verbs.
verbs. Yes. Okay. We were discussing about the verbs. Wait a minute. Let me share the screen. Yes. We have studied that there are two types of verbs. Okay. Main verbs and helping verbs. Main verbs are the action denoting words. Okay. Main verbs are the action denoting words. Whatever actions that we perform on daily basis that come under the main verbs. And there is also the subtype of main verbs, that is primary auxiliaries functioning as the main verb. Means in the absence of the main verbs, primary auxiliaries such as auxiliaries of to be form, okay, am, is, are, was, were, shall, will, auxiliaries of to have form, that is have, has, had, shall have, will have, and auxiliaries of to do form, do, does, did, yes, these function as the main verbs in the absence of main verb in the sentence. So this information also we have seen in the last lecture. Also we have seen that helping verbs are also having two different types. We can call helping verbs by supporting verb also and auxiliary verb also. So these are the three names we can use for the helping verbs or supporting verbs. And these helping verbs or supporting verb are divided into primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. So primary auxiliaries are nothing but the auxiliary forms of to be, to have, and to do. Okay, that also we have seen in the yesterday's lecture. So main verbs also function as or we can say that main verbs denote actions, facts, and ownership. Main verbs denotes or shows actions happening, then facts or reality, or ownership or possession. Okay, actions, facts, or ownership and possession. These are shown with the main verbs. Okay, for example, he is a doctor. Here doctor is a fact, vastu sthiti. Okay, then we have some books. Here have is the verb. It shows or it denotes the ownership of that book. Okay, then they solve the problems. Here solve is the action denoting word. That's why main verbs are generally action denoting words. Then we have seen that action denoting verbs have 5 forms as given below. We have seen that action denoting verbs are having 5 forms, that is infinitive or root form. Infinitive or root form means when to is added to that root word, it becomes the infinitive form. To solve, okay, मूळ प्रकार किंवा रूट वर्ड असं जेव्हा आपण म्हणतो रूट वर्ब, तेव्हा त्याला म्हणतात इन्फिनिटिव्ह किंवा रूट. ओके, टू सॉल्व मीन्स व्हॉट, सोडवणे. ओके, then when we add to before that word, it becomes the infinitive or root word. When we use that root word in the present form, it becomes the mv1 or present form of the verb. Okay, and in the present form we add suffix s or es when we are using that verb after he or she or it. जेव्हा आपण he she it नंतर जेव्हा एखादं verb वापरतो, when we are using that after he she it, we add s or es suffix according to the end verb or end end alphabets of that verb. त्या व्हर्बच्या शेवटी जे कुठले अल्फाबेट्स असतात किंवा स्पेलिंग मध्ये जे वर्ड असतात त्याच्यावरून आपण एस किंवा ईएस त्या ह्याला ऍड करतो, सफिक्स ऍड करतो. ओके, सो this is about the present form. In the past form we add ed suffix. Okay, we do past of that verb. And in the past participle form we also add ed suffix in the past participle form also. And in the present participle form we add ing suffix. Okay, and it is used in the continuous or progressive tense. So MV form, VING form is used for the actions showing which are happening in the continuous tense or progressive tense. Okay, in the present form or main verb or in the present form of the verb is used in the habitual actions. Whatever the habitual actions are there or repeated actions are there, we use s or es suffix to the verb, that is in the present form. In the past form we use it for showing the actions which happened in the past. भूतकाळातल्या क्रिया दाखवण्यासाठी किंवा भूतकाळात घडलेल्या क्रिया दाखवण्यासाठी आपण पास्ट फॉर्मचा यूज करतो. In the past participle form we add ed suffix, but we use this past participle forms verb in the perfect tenses. Okay, perfect present tense, perfect past tense, perfect future tense. In all these three tenses we use mv3 form, that is past participle form of the verb. तर आपण past participle form हा पूर्ण क्रिया दर्शवण्यासाठी किंवा पूर्ण परफेक्ट टेन्स मधल्या ऍक्शन्स दाखवण्यासाठी यूज करतो. ओके, this also we have seen in the yesterday's lecture. Also we have discussed the chart of primary auxiliary verbs. Okay, so there are three types of primary auxiliary verbs. The to be forms of primary auxiliary verbs, to have form of primary auxiliary verb, and to do form of or to do type of primary auxiliary verb. To be type of primary auxiliaries, to have type of primary auxiliaries, and to do type of primary auxiliaries. So what are the to be type of primary auxiliary in the present form? In the present form we use am, is, are as primary auxiliaries or to be form of verbs. In the past tense we use was or were. Okay, in the past tense or past forms we use was or were, and in the future tense we use shall be or will be. Okay, so these are the to be type of primary auxiliary verbs. To be प्रकारचे प्रायमरी ऑक्झिलरी व्हर्ब्स हे कुठले आहेत? तर प्रेझेंट टेन्स मध्ये आपण एम, इज, आर वापरतो. पास्ट टेन्स मध्ये वापरतो आपण वॉज किंवा वेअर, आणि फ्युचर टेन्स मध्ये आपण वापरतो शॅल बी किंवा विल बी. देन सेकंड वन, टू हॅव फॉर्म. टू हॅव मीन्स व्हॉट? जवळ असणे, एखादी क्रिया केलेली असणे. ओके, टू हॅव it shows the possession, okay, or it shows the ownership. I have a pen. This shows my possession of that pen. Okay, so the primary auxiliaries in the present form that we use in to have form are have or has. प्रेझेंट फॉर्म मध्ये आपण टू हॅव ची कुठली रूप वापरतो, हॅव किंवा हॅज वापरतो. इन द पास्ट फॉर्म वी यूज हॅड. ओके, अँड इन द future tense or in the future forms we use shall have or will have as the have form of verb. ओके, आपण have ची प्रेझेंट मध्ये प्रेझेंट टेन्स मध्ये have किंवा has वापरतो, पास्ट टेन्स मध्ये had वापरतो आणि फ्युचर टेन्स मध्ये आपण वापरतो shall have किंवा will have. Okay, and then third to primary auxiliary type we have discussed was the to do. Okay, to do means what? करणे. And in the present form we use do or does. Okay, in the present form we use do or does according to the subject of that sentence. If that subject is third person singular, okay, if that subject is third person singular like he or she or it, then we use do or does. Okay, नाही, we use does. Okay, he आणि he she it पुढे आपण वापरतो does and we use do after I we you they. Okay, तर डू केव्हा वापरायचं आणि डज केव्हा वापरायचं, तर ही शी इट आलं की डज वापरायचं आणि बाकीच्या प्रोनाउन्स पुढे आपण वापरतो डू. Then in the past tense we use did. Okay, in the past tense we use did and in the future tense we use shall do or will do. Okay, हे झाले टू डू चे फॉर्म, जे आपण वापरतो प्रेझेंट फॉर्म मध्ये डू किंवा डज, पास्ट फॉर्म मध्ये डिड आणि फ्युचर फॉर्म मध्ये आपण वापरतो शॅल डू किंवा विल डू. ओके, this chart also we have seen in the last lecture. Now let's come towards the next chart, that is the chart of supporting and main verbs. So today we are going to start with the chart of supporting and main verbs. तर main verbs, okay, supporting verb हे कुठल्या सब्जेक्ट साठी किंवा कुठल्या नाउन किंवा प्रोनाउन साठी कुठलं सपोर्टिंग वर्ब वापरायचं ते आता आपण बघणार आहोत. ओके, so this is the chart of supporting and main verbs. These are the three main tenses, that is present. Okay, there you can see that these are the three tenses, that is present tense, past tense and future tense. So these three are the main tenses, वर्तमान काळ, भूतकाळ आणि भविष्यकाळ. And the subtenses we can see that the subtenses that we are going to discuss is first is simple. Okay, in the first we are going to see is the simple. Okay, so let's start with the first tense, that is simple tense. So whatever the simple tenses are there, okay, whatever the simple tenses are there, that is simple present, simple past and simple future. So what is the structure of the auxiliary verb and main verb that we are going to use after the subject that we are going to discuss now. Okay, आता आपण ते पाहणार आहोत. So in the simple tenses what do we do? The simple tenses are used for denoting facts or realities. Simple tenses कशासाठी वापरतो आपण? For denoting, okay, for denoting facts or realities. Simple tenses are used for denoting facts, वस्तुस्थिती, or realities किंवा सत्यता दर्शवण्यासाठी आपण वापरतो simple tense. And in the simple present tense, am is used for I. Okay, after I we use am. I am a teacher. Okay, and you will say that I am a student. Okay, I am a teacher, I am a student. So here am, I, for I we are using am. Okay, for I we are using am in the simple tenses. And is used after he, she, it. Someone, somebody, no one, nobody, everyone, everybody, this, that. Okay, is for is हे कशा पुढे वापरतो आपण, तर he, she, it, someone, somebody, no one, nobody, everyone, everybody, this आणि that यांच्या पुढे आपण वापरतो सहाय्यकारी क्रियापद ऑक्झिलरी वर्ब is. ओके, आणि I पुढे आपण वापरतो am. ओके, कीप इन माइंड, I च्या नंतर आपण वापरतो am आणि he, she, it, someone म्हणजे कोणीतरी, somebody somebody म्हणजे कुणी, नो वन कुणीही नाही, नो बडी कुणीही नाही, एव्हरीवन प्रत्येक जण, एव्हरीबडी. ओके, धिस दॅट हा आणि तो याच्या पुढे आपण वापरतो is. and when are is used, are is used after we, you, they, all, these, in bracket students, etc. So students, these are the students. Okay, we use here are. Okay, these are the students, these are lecturers, these are teachers. Okay, so are we use it after we, you, they, all, these, those, a few म्हणजे a few म्हणजे खूप थोडे जण. ओके, खूप थोडे जण, सम काही, मेनी मेनी म्हणजे अनेक. ओके, सो आर इज युज्ड आफ्टर वी, यू, दे, all, then these, in bracket students. You can use it here, students also, or teachers, or parents. Okay, or children. So you can use any of the noun there. Okay, so we, you, they, all, these, those, a few are very intelligent person, a few are intelligent students म्हणजे काही जण काय आहेत तर हुशार विद्यार्थी आहेत. some are passionate students, काही त्यातले काय आहेत पॅशनेट आहेत. and many are dull student, आणि बरेच जण काय आहेत तर डल आहेत. ओके, यू कॅन यूज इट. ओके, काही तुम्ही अशा प्रकारची सेंटेन्सेस करू शकता. ओके, सो आर वी यूज इट आफ्टर वी, यू, दे, ऑल, these, those, a few, some, many, and noun or noun phrase adjective. Okay, so we use it also for the noun or noun phrase or adjective also. Okay, then what's the structure that we use? Subject plus am or is or are plus noun or adjective. After am, is, are, we either put noun or adjective there. I am a teacher. Here, I is the subject, am is the helping verb. A teacher is what? It is noun. Okay, a teacher is noun in this sentence. So subject plus am is our plus noun or adjective. We can use adjective also. I am tall. I am tall. मी उंच आहे. Okay, I am tall. So here tall is the adjective. Okay, so subject plus am or is or are. Am is are यांपैकी आपण वर बघितलं कशापुढं आपण am वापरायचं, is कशापुढं वापरायचं आणि are कशापुढं वापरायचं. That we have seen before this structure. Okay, so subject plus am or is or are plus noun or adjective. Let's see the example of these. The first example is I am an engineer. I am an engineer. मी काय आहे? Engineer आहे. So this is the fact or reality. Okay, I can use here I am a teacher. So you will say that I am an engineer. Okay, so here am is used after what? I. Okay, am हे कशा पुढे आपण यूज केलंय? I पुढे यूज केलं. Now take the example of he or she. He or she or someone or somebody or nobody is engineer. तो इंजिनियर आहे, ती इंजिनियर आहे, कोणीतरी इंजिनियर आहे. ओके, कोणीही इंजिनियर नाही. ओके, so he, she, someone, somebody, nobody is engineer. You can use is after he, she, it. Okay, then the third, when we are using are. Okay, when to use are, that we are going to see. Are is used after we, you, they, all, a few, many, some. So are, we are going to use it after we, you, they, all, a few, many, some are engineer or engineers. So you can use engineer or engineers according to the verb in that sentence. We are engineers. You are engineer. They are engineers. All are engineers. A few are engineers. Many are engineers. Some are engineers. Okay, तर ह्या पद्धतीने आपण हे जे आहे am is are, when it is used for the present tense. Okay, it is used for the present tense, and after am is are we have to use noun or adjective. am is are नंतर आपण काय वापरतो तर noun किंवा adjective असं वापरतो. And this present tense, okay, simple present tense is used for facts in present. तर वर्तमान काळातल्या फॅक्ट्स, वस्तू स्थिती दर्शवण्यासाठी आपण काय वापरतो तर सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्सचा यूज करतो. ओके, हे समजलं? इज इट अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, sir.
ओके, तर काय करा, तुमच्या वहीमध्ये ओके अ सिंपल प्रेझेंट असं टाकून त्याच्या पुढं am च्या पुढं I, E च्या पुढं ही, शी, इट, R च्या पुढं हे असं लिहित नंतर हे स्ट्रक्चर सुद्धा लिहा आणि त्याच्यानंतर एक्झाम्पल्स लिहून त्याच्यानंतर काय लिहायचं शेवटी फॅक्ट्स इन प्रेझेंट. तर आपण ज्या फॅक्ट्स